Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I got your spoilers for the upcoming week of July 24th, 2023 for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, and then we'll do Nintendo Switch. So let's get into it right now. I do have a video on the Underspire. If you're having trouble, if you need some tips, I think there's some good tips in there, so go check it out. That Underspire video. Also, Chatathon, not this weekend, but next weekend. It's the last weekend of the month. That's usually when we do it, every other month. So that's what it is. So next weekend, the Chatathon. I'll let you know exactly what day and what time pretty soon. So I'll be talking about it all week. Tell your friends, tell your guild, tell your Discord, tell everybody. All right, let's go. Weekly event spoilers for PC Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation for the upcoming week of July 24th, 2023. Let's see what's going on next week. We got a world event, Tell Me a Tale, 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. We have a Blackhawk week. We'll take a look at that in a second. See what troops you can get from the event key drop table. See what weapons will be in the soulforge. Campaign starts back up next week. The Underspire will be there. It'll be a Blackhawk Underspire. So while we're looking at the event key drop table, maybe I can mention some troops you might use in the Underspire. Faction Assault is the Black Heart. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Rose's Parrot from Blackhawk. That's Bonnie Rose's pet. Thursday, class event is Corsair, one of the better blue classes in the game. And then Friday we have a faction. We have Stone Song Eerie. So if it doesn't already have a deep delve, it will now. And probably a new troop, Harpy Night Song. So we'll look at that in a moment. First things first, though, Blackhawk. How you guys doing in that Underspire? The first one ever started like Tuesday night, so we'll get a real feel for the Underspire next week when we can do it for a full 7 days, get the 7 torches every single day, see how far we can get for free. That's probably what I'm going to do next week. So the Blackhawk. We got troops here. I'll tell you which ones maybe will. Should you throw event keys? We're about to see. Bonnie Rose, Cantor, Captain McCall, Captain Saltclaw, Captain Skullbeard, Dead Parrot, Deckhand, Dragon Turtle, First Mate Axe Lubber, Hammerhead, Kendrala Blood Jewel, Kraken, Lil Johnny Bronze, Megavore, Mimic, Mosasaurus, Narwhale, Parrot, Pirate, Quickpaw Jack, Raksha, Swabby, Red Charlotte, Scurvy Sea Dog, Scylla, Sharky, Ship Cannon, Shoctopus, Sycorax, and Willie the Anchor. There's a couple decent ones there. You got Sycorax, you got Megavore. 2 top 20 mythics, I would say. Neither one are top 10, though. So you got to keep that in mind if you're going for top 10s. You're saving all your event keys to go for top 10 mythics. Well, you do have Megavore and Sycorax, who are top 20s in there. Cantor is notable because we just had it as a new mythic. If you didn't get it when it was a new mythic, here's another chance to get it. Captain McCall is 50% start for rogues. First Mate Axe Lubber and Powered Converter. Scylla has that Bone Storm on her 3rd trait. That's pretty nice. Yeah, stuff like that. So, decent one. At least it has 2 good mythics there. But you could get Cantor, which you just got probably. So it's never a guarantee what you're going to get. If you're throwing event keys, you're hoping for Sycorax and Megavore, maybe Captain McCall. And if you don't get those, you're in trouble. All right, weapons. These will be in the soulforge, at least the ones I mentioned after the fact. Avenging Falchion, Blackheart's Horn, Bronzelock Pistol, Captain's Cutlass, Doomed Chris, Dread Arquebus, Flintlock of Black Hawk, Frost Sword, Ocean's Protector, Pirate Signet, Plunder and Peril, Rose's Pistol, Skull Blade, the Ruby Makaku. 2 of those I have never even heard of. The Dread Arquebus and the Ruby Makaque. I don't know, never heard of those. But Bronzelock Pistol and Plunder and Peril, I don't think you need to grab those. I think they're available other ways. Like Bronzelock Pistol is probably Mastery, And then Plunder and Peril is probably the Corsair class weapon. So I don't really see anything there that you should grab in the soulforge. Keep an eye on those two new weapons, though. I don't know what those are, or if I'm just explodey. That one's okay. I don't remember that one. Anyway, weapons, nothing too special. Let's take a look at the troops for PC Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. I hit the arrow, right? All right. What do we got? On Monday, July 24th, 2023, from Blackhawk, we have Boatswain Bart. Do the Bartman. Arcane Mountain. Base rarity Epic. Troop type Human Rogue. Troop roll Generator. Bartman looks like this. He's got a little, what is that? He's trying to figure out where he's going on the ocean type thing. Compass on his belt. A little sword. Probably a cutlass. Belt around his chest. A little hanky around his neck. Pirate hat. Nice pirate jacket. Looks like your typical pirate. North Star is the spell. Explode a gem and destroy its row and column, then create 3 booty gems. Mana color yellow-brown, mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Rogue Bond. Trait number 2 is Greedy. Trait number 3 is Water Link. Gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches. So the booty gems, I think when you blow them up or you destroy them, they give you some gold. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's what they are. Okay, on Friday, July 28th, 2023, from Stone Song Erie, we're getting Harpy Night Song. Don't worry, be Harpy. Arcane Blade, base rarity Epic, troop type Strict, troop roll Mage. She looks like this. Little bird woman in a little blue dress. Wings. Weird. She looks weird. The spell is Violent Song. Violent Song. Deal magic plus 5 true scatter damage. If there is a storm, deal double damage. Mana color blue, yellow. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Rocky Death. Trait number 3, Harpy Flock. 5% chance to summon a harpy when my turn begins. So a dust storm, a little summon. Deal magic plus 5 true scatter damage. If there is a storm, deal double damage. Not terrible, but Stone Song Erie, I think I just did that one. You use Harpy Mage, you use Queen Zachi. I don't think Violent Song is going to be part of that. But that's it. Glory Shop Troop, Boatswain Bart, and Harpy Night Song from Stone Song Erie. Got the booty gems. That's probably the most notable thing out of those two troops is the booty gem maker. The booty maker. Shaking his booty. Weapon spoilers. Nothing. Rock Stabba coming next week. Let's just click on this stuff to cover everything. December 11th. Pet spoilers. And nothing. Supposedly, Adana coming through July 31st week. But, yeah. They keep pushing that back, so I can't say for sure. Max Kingdom Power. Alright, Blackhawk Kingdom Power going to 26 on the 24th. And Suncrest Kingdom Power going to 26 on the 28th. Let's go look at Blackhawk real fast, just to, for your Underspire. And maybe Epic Trials. What are we going to use for our Underspire team? And probably your World Event team, too. Megavor's okay. Can knock out all their armor and then do heavy damage and then has that instant kill. Sycorax, pretty good. Shocktopus is good if you're lower level. So something like that. Probably a weapon. Maybe Megavore or Sycorax for the high level. And then low level Shocktopus. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything too crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Megavore and Sycorax if you're high level. Shocktopus if you're not. All right, that is it for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Remember Chatathon next weekend, the end of the month, July. So it's like the 29th or something like that, the 30th around there, at the end of the month. We're going to have a live stream tomorrow, Sunday, 10 a.m. EST. I had to work this morning, so I couldn't do it. I'm hoping this comes out on Saturday. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, the 23rd at 10 a.m., we'll be doing more Underspire, some Arena, maybe Guild Wars, stuff like that. So join me tomorrow for the live stream, 10 a.m. EST. Please pray. I need you to pray for Bear Razor, a new center, and one with the choir. Hit that join button, the link in the description. Everybody needs to pray for Bear Razor. Thank you very much. If you also want to become a member, get a shout out, get emojis, get badges that level up and everything. We just had a new Puppet Master that already requested a video, so I'm going to be doing that as well. If you're a Puppet Master, Tier 3, you get to request a video topic at least one time, but if you have another one, I'll do it again. Like Glorfindel, for example, we've made plenty of videos for him. We've done a couple for Faceless One, I think. If you're a Tier 3 member and you haven't had a video made for you, just contact me on Discord or in the comments, and I'll make you another video. But new member, new Puppet Master, requested a video. I'm going to make it. So shout out to them as well. I'll get you your real shout out coming soon. But yeah, shout out to Bear Razor. We must pray. All right, let's move on to Nintendo Switch. All right, Nintendo Switch spoilers for the upcoming week of July 24th, 2023. What do you guys got going on? Holiday event. Bright Forest, Firenze. Maybe they're doing your summer event finally. I feel like this has been here before. I don't know. World event. Forge me a key. 160% skull damage. So you might want to look that one up on my channel, because skull isn't always easy. You got Draxum Week. You got Drax Smith. Undead Dwarf. Underspire coming through. You got a you're going to have Draxum Underspire, which is something we've never done before. You're getting something before us. This might be the first time you guys are getting something before we get it. You're having a Draxum week with an Underspire using a Draxum team. We've never done that before, so you guys are going to have to figure it out on your own. You could go back to previous Draxum weeks and look up some teams that might help you a little bit. Then it says Journey, too. Are you having all this in one week? I don't know why they keep doing this to Switch. Like, I don't know if it's actually happening, but on the spoilers, like last week you had Raids and World Event and Vault and Underspire and Campaign. You had like all that stuff. This week it says you have Holiday, World Event, Underspire, and Journey. If you're getting Chalcedony's awesome. So just put her on a full team of constructs. She loops. Awesome. Do you like Chalcedony, Watchful Blade, Chernobog? It's a really good team. It loops. Tuesday faction event is Ilithia. Wednesday pet rescue is Rockweiler from Draxum. Thursday class event is Slayer. It's a good class for Zul'Goth teams with Fireblade. Then you have a raid on the weekend for Karakoth and Eldritch Guardian. So that's probably already on the channel. Go look up raids. Might be a little different now since the update, though. I don't think they're touching the weekend events, though, so you should probably be able to go look those up still. But the during the week events, I think they're changing and adding rewards to and making certain troops and weapons like score higher. I don't know. That was part of the update. All right, let's look at Draxum. Event key drop table, weapons in the soulforge. Octurion, Blackfire Cannon, Bone Binder, Bonebound Dredge, Cursed Effigy, Drax Smith, Doom of Stone, Dwarven Zombie, Fallen Valdys, Frozen Shieldbreaker, Garnisherlin, Gem Hammer, Glaceon, Griff Stonefeather, Ice Goblin, Ice Troll, Ice Worm, King Bloodhammer, Chris Hound, Moira Cragheart, Obsidious, and Slayer Ghost. Obsidious is good. Where was the other one? Glaceon is good. King Bloodhammer's pretty good. So a decent event key. Obsidious is your mythic that you're going for, and then Glaceon and King Bloodhammer are good consolation prizes. If you happen to get Fallen Valdys, it's one of the worst mythics in the entire game, though. You can't get Garnisherlin, of course. You can't get the Doom of Stone. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. If you need King Bloodhammer and Glaceon and you don't have Obsidius, it would be a good event key for you. Weapons, Ankh of Nefertani. I think that's for the Duskbringer, maybe. Axe of Draxum, Daemon's Leash, Death Dealer, Doomed Blade, Doomed Heirloom, Falchion of Kings, Fire and Ice, Forbidden Tome, Ghost Bane. Glowing Core is pretty good. It's good with the Chalcedony and Construct teams. Icy Glaive, Kegs Crusher, Korag's Invention, Ring of Crystal Ice, Stone Slicer is good with Constructs. Titan's Bane and Underminer. So right there you should get Stone Slicer for sure. Glowing Core is pretty good. Doomed Blade is one of the best Doomed weapons in the game. It's the best blue Doomed weapon in the game. If you don't have Doomed Blade, you should probably not leave this week without it. And then Stone Slicer would be right behind it, and then Glowing Core. Obsidius, Glaceon, King Bloodhammer. So once again, you want Doomed Blade, Stone Slicer, Glowing Core, Obsidius, Glaceon, King Bloodhammer. Kind of in that order as well, as far as like the weapons and then the troops. Like Obsidius is the best thing here. Doomed Blade is one of the best things here. And then, you know. Anyway, let's check out your new troops. Alright, Nintendo Switch troops. Let's go. Alright, on Monday, July 24th, from Draxum, you're getting Drax Smith. Keep Calm and Smith On. Arcane Forest. Base Rarity Ultra Rare. Troop Type Undead Dwarf. Troop Roll War Master. He looks like this. Bone Forge is the spell. Create 6 skulls boosted by all undead and daemons, both allies and enemies. Mana color green-brown, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Inscribed. Trait number 2, Necromancy. Trait number 3, Fortitude. So you have a skull-only medal this week in the World event. Drax Smith probably wouldn't be terrible if you don't have the other options like Glaceon or something or King Bloodhammer, if those are options. But Drax Smith in the Glory Shop makes skulls. You have a skull-only medal, maybe consider it. Also on Monday, July 24th, 2023, from Bright Forest, you have Fire Renza. She sings like a nightingale. Arcane Venom, base rarity, legendary. Troop type Fey, troop roll mage. She was okay. Like a budget Queen Titania or a budget Phoenicia. Medallion of Fire is the spell. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies, boosted by Fairy Fire gems. Then summon a Summer Night. Mana color green-purple. Mana cost 16. Trait number 1 is Fey Bond. Trait number 2 is Fireproof. Trait number 3 is Fey Gift. That's create 1 Fairy Fire gem when my turn begins. So she's like a weaker version of Queen Titania or Phoenicia, but she has that Summer Night summon, which is okay. Also on Monday, from Stormheim, the Onyx Giant. What do you call a fear of giants? Fee-fi-phobia. Arcane Shield and Skull. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Elemental Giant. Troop roll Mage. He looks like this. Did I forget to do Forenza? She looks like that. He looks like this. He's a Mythic. He's in your campaign, most likely. Obsidian Skulls. Deal magic ×2 plus 22 scattered damage, then convert 8 gems of a chosen color to Uber Doom Skulls. Mana color, blue, purple, brown. Mana cost 21. Trait number 1 is Giant Bond. Trait number 2 is Stone Skin. 50% skull reduction. Trait number 3 is Onyx Shard. Shart. Create 2 Uber Doom Skulls when I take skull damage. He is a controversial mythic. Some people really like him, and then there's people like me who thinks that he backfires too much. So he's not bad. He's probably above average. I wouldn't call him a top 20. You know, I would probably put him in like B-, C+. Other people will put him in like A-, B+, okay? So you probably have to get him and start using him to know if you like him or not. But you know, it's a campaign mythic, so you're either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it, depending on whether you're paying for the campaign or not. So if you're spending real money on the campaign, which is one of the better things to spend money on because it's cheap and you might as well like make it worth doing type of stuff. But yeah, for me, the reason I don't like it is the 8 gems, the Uber Doomskull, 8. That's just not enough. And it's not like you're not turning all yellow gems to Uber Doomskulls. You're turning 8. You can't tell them where to go. 8 usually isn't enough. You want to see double digits. And then the scatter damage isn't very much that he does. That doesn't really help. So you get backfired sometimes. And then like the create 2 Uber Doomskulls when I take skull damage, you know, that's not very helpful. It's only 2 that can backfire as well. He just has a lot of potential backfire. If everything goes perfectly, he's good. But if it doesn't, you're getting backfired. So kind of, if everything goes perfectly, he's like a A minus, and if everything doesn't go perfectly, he's like a B minus type of stuff. So you'll have people arguing with me about that all the time with the Onyx Giant, but giving my opinion is it's not necessary. It does backfire. It's not a top 20, but it's not bad. It's at least above average, and it's somewhere in there in like the B minus, maybe a B tier mythic. All right, that's it. So that's everything. You got your Summer of Love event legendary that you're going to get through the holiday event. You got your Glory Shop troop, and you got your mythic from the campaign, which you probably can't even get next week unless you pay the big time extra money. All right, weapon spoilers. On Friday, July 28th, 2023, from Karakoth, you got Old Magus Staff. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Staff. Weapon roll generator. Looks like that. Mana color, blue-red, mana cost 14. The spell is Explode Magic +1 purple gems. Grant a random status effect to all Karakoth allies. Then summon a Karakoth troop. It has eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. It has deal 5 scatter damage. It has 10% chance to summon a Quasit, curse the first enemy. It's one of those. You want to get all of those if you can. You get them through the events. Most likely, you're going to buy up to the weapon anyway. You're just going to get it. It's on Friday. It's for your raid event. Buy up to the weapon. Then you'll have a useful explodey weapon for a certain typing, and you're going to buy up to it anyway in the shop because you're doing the event anyway. All right, so that was your weapons. We'll click on class. This is what it says. Nothing really. Kingdoms. Nothing really. And pets. All right, getting your holiday pets. On Monday, July 24th, 2023, from Bright Forest, you're getting Forenza's Flower. Looks like that. Pet color red, a single troop bonus for Forenza. Also on Monday, from Bright Forest, you're getting Forenza's Golden Flower, Summer of Love event. Looks like this. And it's also red, it's cosmetic. So you always want to like buy enough pets to fully ascend this one, and then after you do that, this one will pop up to be able to be purchased. Then you purchase this one time, and you're done. So during the Summer of Love event, you want to, play it every day, buy the 50 gem offer each day to get your extra turns every day, play your 6 battles every day, get the armor first, because you're never going to be able to get that armor anywhere else. You will be able to get the legendary. You will be able to get the pet. Get the armor first, because you don't know if you're ever going to be able to get that again. So you might as well get that first. Then you get the pets. Then you get the golden pet, then you get the legendary. The easiest thing to get out of all those things is the legendary. So whenever people get the legendary first, it makes me want to puke. They just want to get a troop so they can hurry up and use it first. Don't be that guy. Get the armor first. You don't know when it's ever going to come around again. Then get the pet next, because the golden pet, who knows when that's coming back. And it's cosmetic too. So you need to get to that. So get the pet, get the pet, get the pet, get the golden pet, then get the legendary. The legendary is the least of your concern. It's going to come back eventually. You're always going to be able to get that. The golden pet, though, and the armor, you don't know. Maybe not, especially the armor. So make sure to get the armor first. Because what if something happens, you lose your internet, your game crashes, you get banned, you go on vacation, you have a baby all of a sudden, you don't know. Anyway, so that's your pets. Max Kingdom Power. On the 24th, Drakzum Kingdom Power goes to 17. Also, Stormheim Kingdom Power goes to 27. And Bright Forest Kingdom Power goes to 24. On the 31st, is that too far? Yes. So nothing great there. None of those are soft caps. If we saw like a 10 or a 20, that would be great, but or a 30. But those are like in betweeny weenies. But if you're a super duper end game, you care about that. You have to be like a top 1%er to care about a certain kingdom going to power level 27. But yeah, that is it for today. Remember Chatathon next week. That's how you support the channel. That's like the major chunk of how we keep this channel going is the Chatathon every other month. It's coming next weekend, which would be when... Let me bring up my calendar. Like the 29th or the 30th of July. Starting at the butt crack of dawn and going for 8 hours, I hope. However long you guys want it to go, but normally it goes around 8 hours. So buckle up, buckle in, let's get freaky. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.